The horror of the well. I remember the day we moved into our new house, nestled deep in the countryside. It was a quaint and charming place, surrounded by towering trees and endless acres of untouched wilderness. The old well in the backyard caught my eye immediately. It was a relic of the past, a crumbling stone structure with a wooden roof that had seen better days. My curiosity got the better of me, and I couldn't resist investigating the well that day. As I peered into the darkness, I felt an inexplicable sense of unease. The depths of the well seemed to stretch on forever, and the mere thought of something lurking in its shadows sent shivers down my spine. I dismissed it as a typical fear of the unknown and went about unpacking our belongings. But the well would not leave my mind. Night after night, I dreamt of it. A haunting abyss that called to me. It whispered my name, and in my dreams, I would approach it, compelled by an irresistible force. The closer I got, the more my heart raced, until, with a start, I would wake in a cold sweat, terrified and disoriented. Soon, the well's sinister influence began to seep into my waking life. It started with strange noises emanating from the well, a faint rhythmic thumping that I could only hear when no one else was around. I tried to convince myself it was nothing more than the wind, but deep down, I knew better. My husband, John, noticed the change in me. I confided in him about the well and my unsettling dreams. He laughed it off as my overactive imagination, but he agreed to take a look. As he peered into the well, his expression turned solemn. "There's something down there," he muttered, his voice barely above a whisper. I shuddered, dreading confirmation of my deepest fears. We decided to seal the well, thinking it would put an end to the strange occurrences. But that only made things worse. The nightmares intensified, and the well's sinister presence grew more oppressive. Our once peaceful home now felt like a prison, and it was becoming clear that the well was the key to our torment. One evening, I had a dream more vivid and terrifying than any before. In it, I stood at the edge of the well, gazing into the inky void. A skeletal hand emerged from the depths, clawing its way toward me. It grabbed my wrist with an icy grip, and I could feel a malevolent force pulling me into the well. I woke up gasping for air, my heart pounding like a drum. Desperation drove us to drastic measures. We sought out the help of a local historian, who told us a chilling tale about the well's history. It was said to be cursed, a place where a malevolent spirit had been imprisoned by the town's residents long ago. The spirit craved freedom, and anyone who dared disturb the well was doomed to suffer its wrath. The historian gave us an old weathered journal filled with accounts of previous owners' ordeals with the well. It was a harrowing read, detailing a series of tragic accidents, mysterious disappearances, and unexplainable nightmares. In a final act of desperation, we decided to perform a ritual of appeasement, as the historian had suggested. It involved offering the malevolent spirit an object of great personal value. In the dead of night, John and I lowered a cherished family heirloom into the well. As the heirloom disappeared into the darkness, a chilling wind howled, and we felt the well's presence recede. The following morning, the well appeared to be nothing more than an ordinary, albeit old, structure. The oppressive atmosphere had lifted, and the nightmares ceased. Our lives gradually returned to normal, and we felt a sense of relief we hadn't known since moving into the house. We had survived the horror of the well, but the memory of the malevolent spirit still haunts me. I know that the well is just one of many dark and ancient secrets hidden beneath the surface of our world, waiting to ensnare the curious and the unwary.